Hey, and welcome. Today, we are going to talk about something that can completely change the game for your business. We're going to dive into how to turn your marketing from something you dread into a powerful magnet for the exact clients you've been dreaming of working with. So let's jump right in. First off, let me just ask, does this sound familiar? You know you have something amazing to offer, you know you need to be out there sharing it, but actually sitting down to create content online just feels like a total drag, like you're just going through the motions. And you know, this feeling, let's call it the content creation drag, it is so common. It's that feeling of spending hours, maybe even a whole day on a single post. You pour your heart into it, you hit publish, and then crickets. Yeah, it really does feel like you're shouting into the void, and that is such a frustrating place to be. You're trying to do this deep, meaningful work, but the whole promotion side of things feels empty and totally ineffective. But listen, if this is you, it's not because you're bad at this. It's because of a really specific and fixable strategic mistake. And that brings us right to the heart of it all, the big idea for today, the specificity secret. The number one reason your content feels like a drag is almost certainly because it's just not specific enough. So here's the deal. You're probably watering down your message because you're trying to appeal to absolutely everyone. You think if you're more general, you'll be more inclusive, more palatable, but what actually happens is you become invisible. And I want to be clear, this isn't a character flaw. It's just a strategy that isn't serving you. Okay, let's look at what this really means. On one hand, you could be talking about something vague, like helping exhausted moms. I mean, that's a huge group, right? But on the other hand, you could be talking about a very specific, almost unreasonable breakthrough someone had with their Lyme symptoms after doing your specific movement practice. See the difference? That second one, that cuts through all the noise. So how do we fix it? Where do we start? Well, it all begins with getting crystal clear on who you're actually here to serve. It's time to find your magnetic client. So what is a magnetic dream client, or an MDC? Look, this isn't just anyone who might need your help. This is the one person who is already looking for a solution like yours, who is ready to invest, ready to do the work, and when they come across your content, they have this powerful, visceral reaction. They feel, oh my gosh, she gets me. Let's break down who this person is. Your MDC, they're already familiar with your world. You don't have to convince them that your modality even works. They already believe the transformation you offer is possible for them. And this is a big one. They're not just running away from pain, they're running towards a desire. They're ready to take ownership, and maybe most importantly, they are actively looking for help. They're a ready buyer. To really get this, you have to go deep into their world. You think you're talking to single people who want love, but you should be talking to that specific person in their 40s who just got another wedding invitation and feels that sinking, in their stomach because they're going alone again. That's the unglamorous daily reality. That's what connects. All right, I've got a little exercise for you. It's called 3 levels deep. First, just write down your skill. Easy enough. Now, go deeper. What's the immediate benefit? Okay, now go deeper again. What's the tangible result of that benefit? And finally, go 3 levels deep to the specific, measurable win. Don't say clarity. Say 2 extra hours a week or 1 less fight with our partner per day. Get that specific. Okay, so you've figured out who you're talking to. Now the next piece of the puzzle falls into place so much more easily. Crafting an offer that feels like it was designed just for them, an offer they can't resist. Let's think about your offers in 2 main categories. First, you've got your premium offer. This is the main event, the big transformation, your 3 to 6 month package that really drives your income. But then you have your micro offers. Think of these as the runway. They're smaller. They solve one tiny problem and they build trust, leading people naturally towards that premium experience. Now, this is a golden rule. I want you to write this down. A full 80% of all your content, your posts, your emails, everything, should be focused on the transformation. The before and after. The nitty-gritty details of your offer, that's the other 20%. Focus on the result. And while you're creating that content, here are a few traps to avoid. Stop making it all about you and your backstory. Drop the textbook jargon that no one understands. Please, stop trying to convince people who just aren't interested. And for goodness sake, don't hide your offer. You have to be confident and clear about what you're selling and the amazing results people can expect. Okay.
This all leads us to what is maybe the single most powerful tool you can start using today. It's called the before and after framework.
And I'm not kidding, you're going to want to lean in for this one. This is often called the $1,000,000 positioning framework, because when you get this right, it honestly changes everything. It's all about painting two crystal clear pictures for your dream client. So you have to know in detail, what does her life look like before she works with you? Maybe her schedule is a total mess, her relationships feel strained, and she really identifies with her struggle. Now, what does her life look like after? She has new skills. She has a completely new, empowered identity. Her schedule feels spacious. Her relationships are thriving. Your content, your marketing, it all needs to live in that gap between her before and her after. So I want to leave you with a final question to think about. Forget about what's trending. Forget the algorithm for a second. If I handed you a megaphone and in front of you was a crowd of your absolute dream clients, all leaning in, eager to listen, what's the one thing, the one specific possibility that you would make absolutely sure they knew was available to them? Answer that question, and I promise you, you've found your message.